Hi, this is Luke Zipp at Crocker Farm Auction. I'm here with a gorgeous large-size stoneware flask. As you can see, it is just fired to perfection. I mean, just the gray and blue of this piece, the cobalt oxide reacting with the soft glazed stone body is just perfect. And now it has an applied classical figure on it. This is Diana the Huntress. Here she is with a stag. As you can see, it fills literally almost the entire one side of the flask. The flask is hand thrown and then flattened for its purpose of holding a lot of whiskey. On the other side, it has an applied flowering urn. Now, this is very rare in the realm of soft glazed American stoneware. You can see molded designs applied to Rockingham and yellowware, for instance, but stoneware, it's pretty rare. You do find it, especially in the northeastern United States. Flasks are pretty tough. You can find molded flasks from Athens, New York, for instance, but an example like this with nearly the entire side depicting a classical figure molded and applied to it is almost unheard of. There's one other example that relates to it. It's in Donald Blake Webster's Decorated Stoneware Pottery of North America. It's on page 199 if you have that book. That's in the collection of the Henry Ford Museum. It's a very similar shape. It also has a cobalt spout as well. It has a classical figure, a female classical figure applied to the one side, but it doesn't fill the whole side as with this example. It goes maybe about this far down, and then below it, it has a name, D. Rogers, and a date, 1855. Well, the reverse of this flask has a name, Delos. It's Rogers, instead of a G, there's a C there, which was common. They probably didn't have a G letter handy, so it says Delos Rosers Rogers, 1853. So I did a little research. Nobody ever knew where the Henry Ford flask was made. It kind of looks like they did applied figures on a few noteworthy pieces, like water coolers in Ashfield, Massachusetts. So people thought maybe that's where it was made. I did a little research and found a potter, Delos Rogers, born in 1833 or around 1833. He was 17 years old in the 1850 census. He was in Sherburne, New York. Now, there's some great stoneware that came out of the James Hart Pottery in Sherburne. So that is where this piece was made in 1853. The other flask was made there in 1855. By 1858, Delos Rogers passed away at a young age in Sherburne, New York. So I think he spent his whole career at the James Hart Pottery. But he left behind a legacy of two gorgeous flasks, two of the nicest northeastern United States stoneware flasks in existence. Certainly, probably the nicest post-1850 northeastern stoneware flasks. And we're very, very, very pleased to offer this flask in our July 19th auction. And we're excited to see how it will do.